Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. This is pretty cool. England now has a hiking trail that traces its entire coastline. It is the King Charles III England Coast Path. It stretches 2,689 miles around the coast of England, making it the first trail in the world to follow the full perimeter of a nation's coastline. They've been working on this for 18 years and includes around 1,000 miles of newly built, connected, or upgraded paths, along with new boardwalks and bridges. The trail was inaugurated by the king himself, who looked delighted when walking part of the newly completed route near the famous Seven Sisters Chalk Cliffs. He was joined by Tony from Natural England. They're the organization that oversaw the project. Tony said the path is a testament to how public enjoyment, conservation, heritage, history, and community can come together, helping make life better for millions of people. Before the route existed, it was technically possible to walk the coastline in bits and pieces, but sometimes you had to walk on roads or through weird gaps. Now most of the route is continuous with only 2 real interruptions. One, you have to take a ferry. All right, well, that's a little cheating there. And another, where a river gets in your way. Close enough. Now, sometimes you just want to get away. Well, an opossum did just that. An opossum was stowed away on a northbound cargo ship and ended up in Alaska, which is pretty far from where opossums normally hang out. It was spotted in Juneau. One responder was like, I don't think that's an opossum because we're in Alaska. But it was an opossum. And the opossum was chill. It didn't hiss, didn't bite, no drama. The opossum was calmly guided into a trap like an opossum that realized, yeah, I may have overshot this trip a little. Here's the issue, though. In Alaska, opossums are considered an invasive species, so they couldn't just release him. He now lives at the Alaska Zoo, where he's been given a name, Meatball. The zoo didn't have an opossum since the previous opossum, Grubby, passed away last year, so it kind of worked out. In Chile, they have a massive new maritime protected area. The area now covers about 386,000 square miles. That's bigger than Texas. It is the 3rd largest protected marine seascape in the world. The area includes whales, dolphins, turtles, octopus, shiny lobsters, seabirds, a seal, not just one seal, a type of seal, and a vast underwater mountain chain. The mayor of Robinson Crusoe Island said this commitment reflects the heart of our community. Expanding marine protections is not only about conserving biodiversity, it's about safeguarding our culture, our traditions, and the future of our children. Well, some delivery robots in Chicago are having a bad time. 2 delivery robots crashed into bus shelters on separate days. The first happened when a robot operated by Serve Robotics crashed into a CTA shelter at Grand and Racine and shattered the glass. The whole thing was caught on camera, and then the robot just stopped and sat there like it had explained what happened. A spokesperson for Serve Robotics said, "We're aware of the incident and one of our robots in Chicago. No injuries reported. Our team responded quickly to clean up, and we're reviewing what happened to make improvements. We've been in contact, and we take this matter very seriously." Then, 2 days later, a different robot, operated by Coco Robotics, smashed the glass at a bus shelter on North Avenue near Halstead. Carl is the VP at Coco and said, "We're aware of an incident today in Chicago involving our robot. This is something we take seriously and is well outside the norm of our operations." He added the company would cover the repair costs. In the UK, they are warning about the danger of discarded vapes after a squirrel was caught vaping on camera. Well, maybe not vaping, but it was chewing on a vape. Footage shows a gray squirrel nibbling at the mouthpiece of a discarded nicotine vape while perched on a wooden fence. Craig is a red squirrel expert at Bangor University. He said the fruity smell and flavoring in vape liquid might be what attracts the animals in the first place. He said it would be reasonable to assume that a vape would be more attractive than a normal tobacco product that's not fruity. You don't want animals ingesting nicotine. He also said eating a vape is not part of their natural diet. The components aren't something they encounter in nature. They can gnaw it and consume some of the microplastics. So cut it out, everybody. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. Have a great day.